Hello everyone, it's the Canadian Wi-Fi here. Welcome back to another episode of the Grand Prix series. Today we're going to do something fun. Last episode we ran into a bit of a snag, and that is characters with high handling are much more fun to play with than characters with low handling. And sadly, Morty Blue has really poor handling. So we're gonna go with something from the top of the board here that I haven't used yet. Sure, we'll go with Toad. Thought I unlocked something, but evidently we did not. Today we are gonna go with, I believe the Badwagon got huge buffed, so we're gonna go with the Badwagon, with the GLA, or the Monster. Should we go insane looking like that? That's too much traction. We can go with Wood. Wood doesn't look too bad. We're gonna go with the wooden wheels, and Glider, I believe we've used them all. So let us just continue on with our new favorite, which will be the Plain Glider. Today we're doing the Leaf Cup. Well, if it has baby in it, should we be using a baby? Should we use Toad? Yeah, I don't think it matters. Let's get it going. Let's get it going. So this is getting recorded just a wee bit in advance. This is gonna be May the 11th. I just posted the Egg Cup video. So tomorrow the Triforce Cup is going up. And the day after is when this video is going to be going up. So, hello, welcome to the future. I wonder if you could charge a UMT around one of these corners. The answer is yes, because I just did it. Can you do it on every corner? No, not really. You have to start drifting super early and soft the whole way. Yeah. So drift like now, and soft, soft. Yep, okay, it's possible. It's actually kind of easy. If you just follow my rules. Go maybe a little wide. Soft. Oof! Man. See, Will's been playing Double Dash the past few days, and he's been telling me all about it. And in Double Dash, it was possible to dodge a blue shell by releasing a mini turbo with perfect timing. And I'm kind of glad they don't have that anymore, because blue shells should be like the great decider. And I mean, there already is a way to dodge blue shells in this game. You can just use your air horn on them, and shrooms obviously, but air horn is something you can actually get in first. If you could dodge them just by releasing a mini turbo at the right time, I feel like blue shells would lose all of their weight, because that's just something people could learn, right? That was a quick race. I forgot how quick Baby Park is. Just drive around the track. On to the next one. Toad's a funny character because he was by far the best in Mario Kart 64, and his voice acting in that game is fantastic. In fact, there's nothing more than I'd like to do than replace all of the voice acting in Mario Kart 8 Toad. If I could replace Mario Kart 8 Toad with MK64 Toad, I would probably main Toad. I think I said that before, but alas, you cannot. So Toad is forever just a crappy lightweight. But in this game, lightweights are apparently decently better, or at the very least they feel better. Seriously, softing just seems to work better with them, and I don't like it. Obviously has something to do with the handling stat, not traction. And I'm wondering if it just makes the softing angle more generous, because really all I did there was soft like I normally did last episode. And last episode I was getting frustrated because the softs didn't work, and in this episode they're all working. So like I said, it has something to do with handling. So I really do need to find a setup that has the max amount of handling I can get without being crappy everywhere else. Because handling is one of those stats that basically sacrifices every other stat. Faster? No. Fun? Yes. Oof. Definitely could have UMT'd there if I had my angle, but I did not. Which is a darn shame. I was like, why aren't these slides making me go faster? I really thought I was playing 8 there for a second, guys. I've tricked myself. It's all good. Whoop. Oof, that low though. Not what I was trying to do. Oh. What do you got behind me, Lakitu? Spill the beans. Yeah, man, softing is so different in this game. Remember in the Triforce Cup, when I drifted off the ramp with Morton, and I did a full input in the air, and I couldn't even get the mini turbo. And I'm like, what the hell's going on? Like, ramp drifting shouldn't be any different. You just drift off a ramp. Why can't I soft in the air? Like I said, it wasn't even a soft. It was a full input in the air. Well, that was a soft. That was actually a soft in the air, like I normally do, because I'm still muscle memory taking over. That's not what I tried to do there. It's actually just trying to get quick item grab. Whatever, I should still win. But right here, this is all muscle memory for me. It's trick, and then soft. And see, I can get the mini turbo every time. And I'm not doing it any differently than I did last episode, so it's really frustrating, because it's like, obviously handling is like the key stat here. And as long as you have good handling, you'll always have fun in this game. Bizarre. I figured out what I need to have fun. That's the important part. I can't pick any setup that has a low handling. It has to be like a lightweight, which probably isn't bad online anyway, because speed is important, but like, I played Swamp Ruins as Baby Rosa Blue Falcon versus a Dry Bowser Heavy Ghost that I had. And the Dry Bowser max speed setup, it gained on every straightaway at the beginning. But once we both had 10 coins, I was gaining on it like crazy with the extended mini turbos. So it's like, I feel like online it's almost more important to have higher acceleration, because all the others will balance out in this game. And I don't know if I like that or not, that there isn't like a best combo. But it is kind of freeing that I can basically be like, does it have a high acceleration? AKA, can I soft with it very easily? Cool. Like, acceleration is important because it's Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. You're going to hit like 58,000 times a race. And obviously you can't run in there with like baby character Bitty Buggy. You need some speed. But maybe like 3.5 speed, 3 accel, 3 handling. That kind of thing. Weight. Who cares? Right into that banana. That is the dumbest placement I've ever seen the computer get lucky with. I'm gonna go inside the drum. First time on Deluxe. Yep. Terrible angle for that. I'm gonna snipe Waluigi out of the air though. Nope. You saw when I was going to throw that. You saw my controller kind of move there. My character kind of did a thing. I forgot you have to trick on those. You don't just drift. What do you got, Waluigi? I'm just gonna wait for you to make a poor choice, like dropping it back. Yep. That's it, and then I make a poor choice by throwing my red shell backwards. Awesome. Well done. Well done to everyone involved. Trip Nana's in first. This should be over. Ugh. Handling also is like how much you can go in and out with your drift while you're drifting. It's like, I'll show you around this corner. Drift, and then it's like out, and then in, out, in. Like that kind of thing. You could barely do it at all with Morton Blue Falcon, which is why I drove right into a banana last race. And in this, you can actually control your drift like you used to be able to. Very bizarre. Look at that. Impromptu blue shell dodge, almost losing the race because of a red shell after. Oh my goodness, that's the closest I've come to losing yet. King Boo, don't do that to me, man. We gotta get perfects, at least on 150. Good grief. Oh, we even got Autumn Animal Crossing. I forgot to do the trick where you can press on the trigger and set your track, but we got my favorite just by sheer luck. By sheer luck of the draw, we got pretty music, pretty scenery, and lots of shrooms dropping from trees with no ramps, so. Right in your face, Boo. How'd you like that? I'm gonna go wide for some coins. First time I've said that in this game, I think. Yeah, man, it's a soft thing. Very easy with lightweights. It feels like you're playing 8 with a heavyweight. Which is kind of a neat way to balance it, I guess. You have tight control if you use a lightweight. Which makes sense, actually. Which is why Mario Kart 8 did not make any sense, which was what made it such a beautiful game. Alas. I'm gonna go for a shroom here. No shroom. Brutal. I have 3 nanas still in first, so there's no reason for me to do anything crazy. Let's just get our shrooms and continue on racing. Man, I was gonna say if we could dodge a blue shell with one of those. Can I stay in the air long enough here? Nope! No, 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 no. If I got one of those tricks, I maybe might have still been in the air for the blue, but alas. It's fine. At least that puts me up at 10. I should get a shroom from this leaf pile now that it's lap 2. Ah, I actually did it. Nice, nice. I don't know if I've ever done that. I always go for it, but I don't know if it's ever landed on me. It normally lands just in front of me. God, that feels good. This game is racist against bananas too. You can collect oranges and apples to give you a boost. But bananas, nope, they slow you down. Well guys, that was fun. I actually enjoyed my time here. Kabloom. There's another perfect man. The juxtaposition of that race compared to Wild Woods, where I basically lost Wild Woods at the finish line, and that one I had like a 15-second lead on. This game is bizarre sometimes, but that was a super quick video. That was like 11 minutes long, so I hope you guys enjoyed this on your Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Saturday night's alright for fighting. Get a little action. Got a little fungus action going on today. I hope you guys didn't mind that. Yeah. Fun game when you're using lightweights.